Hello, my name is Hannah, and today we are building a base game mansion. You heard that right, base game. I built an entire house using just base game. This is like, my fourth one in the last, couple weeks. Oh, how many of those came out? Yeah, I built a lot of base game houses because I'm like, I'm just going to build a base game house. And today, not today, I built this like a couple days ago. I built a, very large house or a mansion that is entirely base game. And I always say that, not say out loud, but in my head, I'm like, I suck at mansions. I'm just not going to do it. And then I built a mansion and I'm like, okay, this isn't as terrible as I thought it was going to be. This isn't the ugliest thing I've ever built. I've built an entirely green house before. So, compared to that, this looks pretty decent. So that was really fun. But, I'm going to talk about Snapchat, so not sponsored at all, because does Snapchat even sponsor people? Probably companies, but I am not sponsored. I'm just going to rant about how annoying it is. Well, not annoying, but how weird it is. But I got my first notification from Snapchat in the last I don't know, 8 weeks, and how do people get so many Snapchat notifications? Some of the people on my cheer team get 30 in an hour, and I'm like, how? But these people have probably 100 people on Snapchat that are just randoms at our school, and I'm just like, how do you do that? I am too nervous to even accept their invites. These randoms they're not randoms, they're the cool kids because they have Snapchat. The only reason I have Snapchat is that I know what I'm wearing to a football game that we are no longer having. Well, the football games are over because it's, winter. So it's not even winter yet. It's the end of November. So football season is over, but that is the only reason I got Snapchat, is so that I knew what I was wearing to games, because they would put it into a group chat on Snapchat. And so I don't send anything on Snapchat, and I don't, accept friend requests, because if I looked at my friend requests, there's probably 20 sitting there, but I'm too nervous to accept their invites, because first of all, when I first got Snapchat, I didn't know what you did with Snapchat. I was one of those people who's what do you do on Snapchat? Now I figured out that you send daily pictures of yourself to people, and it's called a streak. Still don't understand it, but why? I don't want to do that at all. So I'm just weird. That's very not something I would do, because I don't take pictures of myself. I think I have do I have any photos of myself on my phone? I don't think so. Most of it is Sims challenges that I've wrote on paper to send to my friends. And that's it. So I don't do that anyway. But also you could text people on Snapchat, and I don't do that either. I do it with one person, and it was my friend. And we literally talk about the most random things, and that's it. And also I saw these they were talking about their I don't know even what it is, but you get points for the number of messages you send. People who know Snapchat are gonna be like, what is this idiot talking about? But they get you get a score based on how many Snapchat things you send, and these people have 45,000, and I'm like, how did you do that? I have 130, which sounds sad, but I don't use Snapchat, so I don't care. And I'm like, how do you spend that much time on one single social media app? I don't use social media very often. I use YouTube, and that's about it. So I'm like, how do you spend that much time? Because these people are constantly checking Snapchat and have all of these friends on well, is it even friends? They're just randoms, as I've said several times in this video. These people barely know each other. They just sometimes talk and gain 500-day streaks. So that sounds so boring, but these people are so invested in it. So they'll send pictures of the basketball floor, the basketball court floor, and then move on with their day. No, I prefer not to do that. I just take my time and not spend time doing anything whatsoever. I guess that's why they're probably on their phones at the basketball game. I'm just not on my phone, because at the time that we were doing games, we didn't like, I didn't have a phone that I could, like, bring places. I had to, like, carry around a charger with me. So, like, now I have a decent charger, but, like, I'm like, what do you do on your phone for that long? Because, like, I keep forgetting my phones at games, and, like, I have to, like, use somebody else's phone, and like, one person was like, how do you forget your phone? I'm, like, taking mine everywhere. And I'm like, I don't take my phone anywhere. Like, now I take my phone because, like, I can bring it without, like, having to carry anything else around with me. But, like, it was just annoying, and, like, I'm not dependent on my phone. Unless someone tries to, like, kidnap me, there's no point for me bringing my phone out. Because, like, I talk to people sometimes, to, like, people I know. To anybody else, I don't talk to them. But, like, that's fine. That's fine. But it was just weird. Snapchat and, like, social media just confuses me. So, you know, that's just a me thing. But also, today, when I'm recording this, yesterday was Thanksgiving. It was really uneventful, but it always is. I don't have, you know, much to do on Thanksgiving. We celebrate Thanksgiving and family comes over. But, like, I don't eat half the food we make, so I just end up eating potatoes and, cranberry sauce. I don't really know. It's, like, canned cranberries, like, sauce in, like, I don't know, cylindrical shapes. I don't even know what it is, to be perfectly honest, but that's, like, all I ate. Oh, and stuffing. That's what I ate yesterday, and then I went on a walk with my friends, and I played Sims. And that is all I did Thanksgiving this year, and that is all I plan to ever do on Thanksgiving. Like, what else do you do on Thanksgiving? Like, I can see, like, other holidays, you have more of, like, a festival, like, not like, festivities. Like that you, like, do, like, open presents or, like, do an Easter egg hunt or, like, whatever people do on holidays. But, like, on Thanksgiving, it's mostly just about food. And, like, that doesn't take very long. Like, I took 30 minutes to eat last night, and that was it. Oh, and yesterday for lunch, I ate a Hawaiian roll, which is, it's like sweet bread that you can buy at, like, Walmart. Nothing fancy about it, with, like pepperoni and mustard on it. Like, it was terrible for me, but, like, I didn't know what else to eat, so that's what I ate. And then an egg roll. I had some weird things. Speaking of egg roll, nothing to do with egg rolls. What kind of? But, like, last Christmas, maybe? I don't know, 2019 Christmas, maybe? We went to get Chinese for Christmas, and that was a very bad idea. Because if you know Chinese places on holidays, they're very busy for some reason. People like getting Chinese on holidays. So we decided to go here, and that was very dumb of us. So we spent close to 2 hours waiting for food, and they messed it up, which is obvious. That happens in a lot of restaurants here. I guess that's probably everywhere, but they mess up food quite often. Like, how do you do that? We ordered, like, one of the more simple, like, things to order at a food place. And they, like, forgot an entire meal and then, like, replaced the, like, they put, like, snow peas instead of, like, I think it was, like, mushrooms that were supposed to be in there. There were snow peas instead. Like, how do you mix that up? But they did. And, like, it wasn't that big of a deal, but we waited 2.5, 2.5, 3 hours maybe? I don't really remember, but we spent a lot of time just, like, sitting inside of a small Chinese restaurant, so it was very unfortunate. I've also I have a lot of, like, bad experiences with going out for, like, family events, I guess, because, like, I talked about in another video that I had gone to, like, Cracker Barrel one time, and, like, they had, had, like, a lot of crowds, and that was also Thanksgiving. Oh, I talked about that because it was upcoming Thanksgiving. Right. So, you know, we have a bunch, so just stay in, because especially during a pandemic, stay in, don't go to Cracker Barrel, or, you know, Chinese restaurants. But, like, it's already been Thanksgiving, and it's probably, what day am I putting this up? Probably tomorrow, so it's 2 days after Thanksgiving for the people watching this. You probably are like, okay, shut up, it's Christmas time now. Which is, you know, pretty fine. You put up your Christmas tree, you take out your Christmas lights and put them around the house, and you enjoy Christmas time because it is officially after Thanksgiving, so people will stop making fun of you for putting your Christmas tree out mid-July. So we're all good. Celebrate Christmas or celebrate whatever holidays you're, you know, celebrating at this time. Oh, I also, this is very weird, but like I have like a thing that not against, like I cannot like eat chocolate, which, people in real life think I'm crazy because, chocolate is amazing to most people, but it gives me headaches and it makes me like obviously like have a stomach ache, and like the headache, I think the stomach ache comes from the headache, but most people tell me the stomach ache comes from, what am I saying? That I get I get a headache from the stomach ache, but I think I get the stomach ache from the headache, which is really weird. But I get like that, and then I get like nauseous, which is very unfortunate. And then like that happens with like, most chocolate things, like chocolate in general, and then like candy bars and stuff. But I don't get it from M&Ms, which is weird, I guess, because that's, entirely chocolate, I think, and like sugar. But like it's like the only thing, I think it's because it's small and I'm not eating that much, but I can't even eat like this, like the mini size candy bars of like anything that has like chocolate in it. So I have really no clue. But then I can eat chocolate ice cream and M&Ms, and that's it. So that's really fun. So that if anybody asks what my favorite candy is, I have to say M&Ms, or like, well, like if they ask like chocolate, like I like fruity like stuff because it, doesn't hurt me. So, but like usually I'll say like M&Ms because like one, they're good. Two, I like to crush them, which me and my friend were talking about this. They're very fun to break. Like, also that's like very weird, but like they're fun to break. So it's very much a stress reliever. You can just crush them against like a hard surface or like your finger. Very fun. Oh, that reminds me. People like used to like smash like, what are they, sweet tarts, or like not sweet tarts, Smarties, during school, and then they had to like ban them altogether because that's not good for school. So they had to like entirely ban Smarties from any place in our middle school, like not even the cafeteria you could have them, which like you people are like 12, 13, you should know by now that that is not good. Like you shouldn't be doing that. You're in middle school, just deal with it. And also people were mad that they banned Smarties because obviously not everyone was doing it. It was just, the weirdos that were doing that, but fun times. Oh, and also I also my neighbors, like I have like a bunch of like townhouses next to me, and they get their like lawns mowed every single Friday morning. It's Friday morning when I'm recording this, if you were unaware by me saying that it was like the day after Thanksgiving. But they mow their lawns and they do like all at the same time, and there's like probably like 8 or 9 across the road from me. And it's so annoying because, like, obviously, well, that's very much a first world problem. Oh my god, my neighbors are being so loud with their mowing. But they use, like, there's, like, 6 of them on, like, those, like, motorized, like, ones. So, like, even if I wasn't trying to record voiceovers, it'd be kind of annoying because, like, that's all you can hear. And it takes, like, 4 hours for them to do it, which doesn't seem that bad. But, like, they started at, like, 10 a.m., and it is almost 1, so they're not even close to be done. They've done like 4, so it's gonna take longer this time, and it's like, what are they doing? You can probably hear it if you listen closely, but I don't really know. They're on like one of the farther houses, so that's why I'm trying to record now. But I can hear it, and then when I'm on the phone with people, they can hear it like really loud because I don't know, it like amplifies it or something. But like it's kind of weird, like, but also, like, they get their lawns done, which is kind of weird. Like, you live in a townhouse? Like, I understand that they're expensive, but, like, you get your lawns done for, like, that is, like, the weirdest amenity that you could get living in a townhouse. But, like, how do you know? You just, like, buy the house, and they're like, okay, on Friday mornings, we're gonna come mow your lawn. Please don't do anything Friday mornings, because we're gonna, go around in our, motorized lawnmowers and mow the entirety of the, area. Because, like, there's probably, oh yeah, I said 8, but there's probably more like 13 now that I'm thinking about it, with, like, the townhouses counting individually. So that's really fun. But also, it's like, they're coming into your lawn weekly, and, like, I guess, like, some people, like, mow their lawn more than once a week, but, like, they never have any grass to mow. Like, it doesn't need mowing every week, and they mow it every week, which is strange. Like, there's, like, their grass is very short. I don't know if it's because it's like winter right now and I didn't notice until recently, but their grass is fairly short. It doesn't really need mowing that often. So it's very weird. And also during online classes, I cannot hear my teachers when they're mowing. I'm just like, okay, and I'm going to pretend I can hear my math and, human geography teachers. I definitely know what they're talking about because, like, it's so loud that it's like you cannot understand what my Zoom teachers are talking about. So, it's very inconvenient, but also, like, they need their lawn mowed? Yeah, that was weird. But, like, they need it mowed, so it's fine. I can just deal for 4 hours while they're mowing their lawn. But it's almost screenshots time, so I post a new video every day of the week, so you can watch another video tomorrow. Bye.